Okay, so there you go. Um, the point here is this stuff here at the top that you see. There is an address right there, obviously from the blog, and percent January 2008 percent 22025. I frankly, I'm gonna say to you, I don't even know how I got there, but when I look at it, it would display nothing to me. So I was forced to take away this portion of it right here so that I would somehow get to the page where I wanted to get. And the link that you see right there, this whole link, I got one from here, from this place here. You see, I copied this stuff here, obviously. HTTPS, da 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 da. This is what I did. I went here, I copied this link, and it would be the same thing as if I would come here, and it would give me, instead of what you see here, maybe that's what it turns into if you click on it. No, there you go. You see that? That's how you get this stuff. It just joins, right? It just glues itself at the end of the HTML. Some way, somehow, I don't know how, but that's basically what you get. So once I got that kind of stuff, I really don't know. I realized immediately what's going on. I took away this portion of it. If I go back to this stuff here, I was going to demonstrate you. We go back here, and I proceeded to get this here because my goal is to simply add additional video links. Somehow I did not to this post here, right? So this is what I do. I upload the stuff, I maintain this stuff, and I notice it that there is no link anywhere. So I needed this practically to get to here, through here. This used to be a page with blogs like this listed long all the way down to year 2023 right here. And as I talk to myself, HTML, and you can trust me on it, I did not paste this shit here. I clicked Control, I did Control and F, obviously, to find where a post like this would be located. That's what I was gonna do. And once I click this, the screen like the one you watch right there in front of you simply disappeared. And in front of my eyes, it's exactly this page that appeared. I was joking to myself, talking to myself, HTML, and all of a sudden I find myself at HTML.TD.net. So you think this computer is not remotely operated, because how the fuck would I get to this address doing something completely different? So I don't even know what the fuck this is. HTML, TD, this and that. Wait a minute. This stuff was involved in MKUltra, this TD HTML stuff. And I don't want to know about it. Never used, I don't know what this is about. I'm going to go back to demonstrate exactly what I suggested took place. Too bad, because now I'm going to have to scroll myself down again and scroll. Yeah, but then on the other hand, it's 17 minutes after 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to finish the work for today. That's how fucked up this stuff is, folks. I will upload those two links, do something but it is a lot of job, and the job is increasingly heavy. What have I spent last 4 hours on? You can tell this to Sergei Mikhailovich Brin, and it's probably more than last 4 hours. Well, I spent on searching, just as I suggested here, just as I suggested right here. I spent it on searching to finish this here. Google removed the ability to browse blog, search blog based keywords due to this issue, so that I can finally finish this stuff here. And it really is important because it touches the issue that is related to this agroma, graben location, etc., etc. And I cannot finish it because the Google search, the keywords, they do not function. It is just as simple. It's the whole thing is a fuck up. And it's like you look for the needle in a stack of, I don't know how you say that, in a haystack, whatever. Crazy stuff, but this is the way we're going. This is the way this stuff is. I have no idea what the HTMLTIDY, etc., etc. I never go there, but it was the police that was busy talking to me about this stuff with somebody else, whoever was talking about, to whom they were moving their heads and yes, smiling, etc., etc. Basically craziness. This police was doing other than mental illness. That's all they were doing. That's psychiatry, basically. Let's gonna stop recording this stuff. This computer, this laptop, this HP 820 Elite Book was involved in MKUltra. This one, truly this one. This computer was involved in MKUltra for at least 10 years. This computer was investigated, used by my neighbor Metod Yerman over and over and over again. This computer have fallen on the floor to Metod Yerman and have left the marks on the upper left side of the screen area, for which he stated me, if you will not see, during MKUltra he stated me, if you will not see anticipating that is going to fall me on the floor too. Stated to me, if you will not see this disappearing from the edge of the screen, it will turn black and it will break to you LCD screen. You will have to replace one. So when I say this computer, this is precisely the computer that was involved in it. This computer was completely investigated, abused, used, and investigated thoroughly by the Novo Mesto police station criminals. Thoroughly. And so they knew for every problem, every little issue they have experience that was unusual. Even I was told that this is the most shitty computer in the world. Computer with more problems, all kinds of side problems, side effects, than any other computer HP ever produced. This is what I was told by Americans. To watch out, because this computer is really a psychiatric computer. Psihiatrični računalnik. I had never experienced on any computer any so crazy issues like with this computer that were directly involved in issues from MKUltra. And I had several computers, and no computer ever came anywhere even close to the stuff, unusual stuff, that this computer managed to pull out. All kinds of issues pulled out through this computer that you just don't see on other computers, related to internet, related to all kinds of issues. And so for this issue here, HTMLTD, since this issue was involved also in MKUltra brainwash, I don't think I can guarantee that somebody altered the address to me through my talking to myself about HTML, and all of a sudden I would find myself on this address right there that you see. I cannot even guarantee for that. This is a perfect psychiatrični računalnik. Perfect developed literally by the psychiatrist from every issue that was irregular, that was unusual issue on the computer. Literally, most likely this was remotely triggered to the different address. However, I have to accent that from every little issue that this computer offered, there was all kinds of schizophrenia, all kinds of paranoia. There was also the stuff that you could not do remotely and so on. And because of the brainwash that was done to me during MKUltra, I felt that something was done based on lies they inserted during MKUltra. So I thought that this is an important stuff to tell, that the items that I own, that are in my possession, every fucking one of them was a million times investigated for different issues, which were used to brainwash, so that if I would experience certain issue, I would see myself in MKUltra by none other than police, by psychiatrists, cops. This is how MKUltra is done. It covers absolutely every millimeter, every aspect of your life. And no case ever in the history of the humankind when it comes to MKUltra was more exploited than my case. They lived inside of this house for years. MKUltra went on 24/7. I estimate maybe close to 12 years. 24/7, that meant 24 hours a day. Sometimes MKUltra went straight for days. Sometimes MKUltra went straight for 1 week, for 2 weeks. Sometimes MKUltra went on for months straight without break. So what is it that cannot take an environment like this, taking this in consideration? Absolutely nothing. Psychiatrists and police literally lived inside of this house. Understanding of this computer, what this computer is, what kind of tool this is. And remember, I was the one who clearly have identified the owner and his wife of the computer. When he delivered me computer, remember there is audio video about me identifying the owner of this computer with perfection. Very well I have identified him being involved in MKUltra. It's a good computer. It's a good computer. It's just the computer has so many issues that police have abused. This computer was chosen based on those issues to play a major role, to portray me as a schizophrenic, as mentally ill. This was an important police instrument in a possession of the police, a very, very important piece. So this is very important. I wasn't going to put this even on the internet. I wasn't going to put this online. But I think it's good. I think it makes sense. Why the fuck would I find myself on HTMLTIDY net? Something they guaranteed me exactly in year 2017 is going to be the case. Sometimes when they deliver me from Belarus to Slovenia and then back to Belarus, something like this, 2016, 2017. Well, it happened, so it is going up. The one whom Slovenian police clearly appeared to me, and they made themselves clear about it, have hired for this kind of job, were people from India. India IT people appeared to me during MKUltra because of so many times they participated, and went on to even stress me the issues that they could possibly not do this to the Wi-Fi and do that to the Wi-Fi, or talk to me about the stuff that I experienced have taken place, and guaranteeing me that stuff like this would not be possible, and discuss in front of me with the police on how they have investigated different people for different issues, and it was mostly found that it was an inside job, impossible from the outside job, and etc., etc. This is this is the type of, from one perspective, as if this Indian people, this Indian IT people, were investigators from United Nations or something like that. From the other end, it appeared to me they had Indian people, IT people, literally hired to administer the work I do on the computer. The HTML issue, this TIDY, HTML.net, this was not associated with the people from India, this issue here. This, I don't know, this was some people here, Slovenian people, that talked to me about that stuff, and I don't recall whom else they have used to talk to me about the HTMLTIDY.net. I cannot say particularly that this was the issue that was ran by the Indian people. No, I just mentioned this stuff because I all the time interact with words, practically with the presence of these people. When I go through computer and I think about these people, stuff about they talked with police and so on in front of me, to me, trying to make their impression on me, all sorts of impressions on me, just as I explained. And much of it I did not even explain. This issue of HTMLTIDY.net was exploited deeply by the psychiatrist Peter Kapshin, police investigators, who insisted that I am dirty, insisted that I have to TIDY clean the place, TIDY stuff, TIDY yourself, TIDY this and that. When you see this, you have to TIDY yourself, you have to clean yourself, you have to TIDY yourself. So don't even fucking think about saying that you were not inside of the house. Psychiatrist Kapshin, our master investigators, talking to me about this quite in a very, very extremely abusive, nasty way. And TIDY will get you to psychiatry, TIDY stuff. This is what went on in respect to exactly this website here from HTMLTIDY.net. Whoever the owner is of this website was present inside of this house. This was another police move. This is why this deserves to go on the internet. This is yet another attack, because they give attack after attack after attack after attack. They list attacks one after another, more than what you can count, even when you're inside of the home. If you're on a computer, you're not absent from external attacks. They guaranteed me I'm going to end up using the wire, no longer Wi-Fi. They were obsessed with that. They were demonstrating. I'm in the living room area right now, demonstrating me the hole. I'm going to pull the cable inside and using one. Talking about the so-called investigators. Barabe, lopove iz policije novomeške. Te se bomo kmalu srečali, ne se sikirati. Kmalu se bomo srečali.